Steak used to cost an arm and a leg.
Oh, shut up.
But now you can get...
Shut up. I was editing. Oh, it was my phone that. Okay. That would make sense. Yeah, it wasn't Clausius, it wasn't Sean that was streaming. I thought I had the stream key going on my channel, but I guess I didn't. Alright, now it's working for my screen. Now... let's do that. Because I still have yet to figure out why this won't work on window capture. So I have to have it on monitor capture. I have it on one side of the computer, and I have to make sure that nothing overlaps it. Like that. Okay, there we go. Alright. What I'm going to do first is go ahead and open a game that I had played a little while ago, yesterday. Let's open that. Take that down. And add that. No, I'm gonna edit it so it's just the board. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, come on. Come on. Select region. And I did just wake up a few, well, not a few, but like maybe half an hour ago. So I apologize. There's still a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in this game, I am playing as Black. And at this time, the rank was showing as a 2Q. I was using my other account, Teaching, which I have not used in a really long time, because it had a question mark, so I was able to fluctuate between the ranks. And I want to do that purposefully between 1Q and 3Q, because even though it's true that I could be 1 Dawn right now, I have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to put the direct focus on becoming a Dawn to the side. Because I can't become a Dawn if I'm going to continue to have problems with the opening. Like with this game. I just wanted to make sure to go over it with myself to make sure that I keep that in mind, the issues in hand for me, and that I make sure to just in general, make sure to keep the Fuseki in my mind. That is the number one priority for me. Work on the Fuseki, work on direction, and my own efficiency. not my opponents, which is something that I have not been doing lately. So anyway, enough of that. So with this game, I won by half a point, but there were clear opening things that I saw instantly when I went through it. Because I had a no, I'm going to stop right there. All right. I'm trying to do a few new things with commenting because I am displeased. I am not satisfied with um, with my commenting in the past, and I apologize for that. I keep getting distracted with the fact that I stream to help you guys and or to just communicate with people. But lately, in the last two times I streamed, that was not the case for me. Okay. I've I've been seeing this a lot more lately in games that I play against when I do this um, Chinese corners thing. Um, and then my opponent does the same exact thing. I've seen it a lot more lately, and it's really interesting to see. So I go ahead and do this, like I always do when it comes to someone mimicking me like this in the opening, which is fine. Um, I have considered just doing this right away um, because it does keep white to one side and me on one, and if I were to do something like this, um, I could have the benefit of going over here and I could have more of a possible chance to build up, or just right here, actually. Although, this would be better. Probably just that, though, not a large knight. And then leaving this open because if my opponent were to go in here, I could cap, I can get this settled and then go into his corner. Or if he does this, not saying that this will happen or that it's right, I'm just putting out examples of what could happen. And then maybe do something like that. I'm still I'm still working on this opening stuff. Still trying to figure out exactly what I want because I have been thinking about this a lot more often with this. No, that's wrong. That's right. For example, like this. I don't remember when that happened, but I'll definitely take a look at that later too. There's a lot of things I have yet to look at. I mean, this result I like. White can't exactly pincer and squish my group because of how weak the group is right now. Anyway, my first mistake is this. Very clearly, sure, it's Fuseki, and it looks good for black, but it's not. Um, and I have looked at some people's games before, lower ranks, lower ranked than what I am right now, and this also happens a lot. And it doesn't, it, no. It doesn't coordinate with any of black's stones. It's disregarding everything that black is saying right now. Because this is saying that it wants to build up on the sides because it's an influential opening cornerstone. This is saying that it wants the corner territory or something on the right side, left, bottom, middle side. Um, or to build up influence, well, not influence, but to build up potential on the side here. Forgot to turn that on. So all of black is focused on this whole area, and mostly the pushing out to the side, into the middle. However, by black playing this makes this side void and uninteresting, not possible for black to really get anywhere, while black is getting very little, and white gets the Sente move to, well, not Sente move, but gets Sente to play wherever he or she likes, and this would be a nice move because it helps build up with the corner, and it puts my group in trouble. And my stones are not saying anything to each other, which is, in the long run, going to be horribly bad. So what I should have done instead was the avalanche. Something along these lines. And then, that's not for now, this turn. That's just for later. I just wanted to play it out to make sure I keep these shapes in mind. Because with this, now it's saying that it's coordinating with the Q16 stone. And this would have been a lot better for me in the long run. Because I can still play down here and do, well, not right now, but later, do some reducing down here in either of these locations. And if I get this C11 and I get Sente, I can play C18, which will really put this group in trouble. It'll really squish it down, which to like maybe 4 points, which would be amazing for me. So this, I mean, that's just one possibility too. And this I would like. I would very much like it. And I'm not surprised that nobody... I mean, I'm doing this 9 in the morning, but then again, everyone's in Central Time or Mountain Time. Both of those, it's the afternoon for most people. Anyway. Did it really lag on me? I apologize if there was a lag or anything. I'm not keeping track of how often I get dropped frames. I just need a new computer. A new computer would definitely help with the dropped frames. Anyway. I've been doing this low pincer a lot lately. I could do this. Definitely a possibility. Because with this, black is basically just devastated at this point. With this, if I were to do this, if I believe to be correct, I haven't looked too much on this specific high pincer yet, or at least with this. I mean, this would be good for. No, wait, no. This is good for white. No, bad for white. This is bad for white, if I remember correctly. White should not be going into the corner yet, because that would be too far. What white needs to do is jump. Because if black were to do this, then that stone is too close to white's thickness, and white can attack it and start a fight. Or at least a run. A chase. Black does have this, though, but... who knows? Who knows? Could do this, too. Anyway, in the game, he played this, which... I've been seeing this too, but at the same time, I've been told that this is just no. I mean, this is what I was expecting of white. Even though... yeah, I've also been told that that large knight is not very good. I did not just do that. I didn't. Come on, mouse. And then white playing that. You know, something like that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this was too low, the N3. I should have played 04. That N3 just makes that horrible. Horrible position. And I'm surprised that white kicked, too. Because it only helped me to build up here, keep myself solid, and it leaves a corner weakness. I'm surprised by this too, but at the same time it makes sense. However, I get to build because of it. I have something to attack. I probably could have ignored that. I could have ignored it and capped this group. I like that a lot more. I definitely like the cap more than protecting that. Sure, white can get that in Sente, but white's still not alive. And I've got this influence for some center potential. And white still needs to clean up his group. And with that, I can play this and get something in the center. But instead, I protected that. I should have not done that. Because even though I'm doing this, he or she still has this at a later time. So, playing that was pretty pointless of me. It was stupid on my side. I liked this because I was still able to attack white. This was interesting though. If white did this, No, never mind. White's still dead. Um, I mean, white had a better chance if playing P18 first. For some reason, I'm not reading exactly how. Okay, there we go. Well, technically that would be a bad move for black. There we go. No, that is not what I want. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, there's no way that white can live in here. Even with this. Maybe? I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Just that first? Then that? Yeah. Either way, it doesn't look like there's anything white can do in that corner. In the end, though, there's something I should have kept my eye on. Here, I didn't know exactly what to do. I've thought of doing something like... Okay, let me take a look at this again really quick. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I had eyes. And poke at his potential, but that was bad on my part. That was a bad exchange. I should have left this as is, or just not do it at all. So after white does that, just simply go down. But I don't like this result. I don't like this result. It's not what I aimed for. I want to keep chasing the white group. Maybe just a simple jump? I mean, my aim was to build up something with this while making sure that my group over here is alive. Because I want to keep attacking this group and benefit from it. So what if I just did this? No, no, I can't go in that direction. I have to do something over here. Just diagonal for good shape, because shape is everything. I mean, white still can't necessarily go anywhere. Still has weaknesses. Still not alive. I can still go into the corner. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for shape. Because that cap did not work like I wanted it to. And this exchange was not good. Needed to make sure I was alive. Let's see. I was tempted to do this, but I didn't want white to just go ahead and play that. Because what am I going to gain? I can't... necessarily do this. Without being in trouble. Well, not being in trouble, but without gaining anything. So instead of playing that, what I should have done also was play this. It's definitely huge right now. And at a later time, it's a really, really big move. Really big spot. And I'm surprised that white did that. Here I should not have ignored like that. Because with this, white can descend. And I'm not even connected exactly. I should have just played here. Would have been a lot nicer for me. And I can still possibly bring the stone back out again. Which I did later. And then white got that, which was huge. That corner was huge, and I did not... Yeah, I took the 2 stones since white didn't take them before. I liked this exchange. I loved it. I felt really good about it. With this, I'd be like, now I have to play here and not be happy because of something like that. But with this, I was really happy. I got quite a few points from it. And yeah. I liked that move. I wanted to play here, but... Whoops, not that. I mean, I could be connected, but I don't like the result. But it's big. It is still big. And when white played this, I was happy to go back to it right there. Because I still did quite a bit of reducing. Here white can just do this, because I can't necessarily do that. Saves white a point. And I was happy with this too. I got a lot of things in there which helped give me potential. Yeah, that was big too over there. But so is this, so... Instead of that, I've thought about just coming up here to do this. Save some points. Well, reduce some more points. Here, I should have just played this. I should have just played this. Would have saved me a lot of trouble. I mean, in the end, I was fine. Well, no, I wasn't. I was very lucky. because I had to fill in all of these liberties. And I didn't have too many threats while he had all of these threats. But then here, he didn't have any more threats. And it's because of that reduction up there that I just barely won, and where I lost the most points in the end game. All because of me not doing this. Because with this, he can't do that. That's just Atari. And I'd have an eye with this and plenty of liberties. No, that's just 2 eyes. Would have saved me a lot of points. I totally was only going to go for the opening, but I went through the whole entire game. But it's good for me to keep in mind all of these different things. Get them in my head. Hello. But these openings are hard to get in my head. I don't like this for black. Really don't. But at the same time, I kind of like how white continued to put himself or herself in weak positions. But I made a lot of mistakes. It is dropping frames again. Why is it doing that? I mean, it stopped, but I'll be right back in like 1 minute. I just need to check on something really quick. Oops, not that. Okay, so in about 6 minutes I'm gonna need to get off because I'm doing something else at the same time. But after after I do what I need to do in 6 minutes, I won't have anything else to interrupt. It's boring looking a little. Great. Anyway, let's see what to do. I could open up another game I did and look at the poor direction in Fuseki I did. Yeah. Of course it's not gonna work. Come on. There we go. Yay, editing. Just edit that. I want just the board. Okay. There we go. This game I am also black. And my opponent does 2, 3, 4 stones facing each other. And as usual, I would instantly go right into one of them. This pincer, though, may not have been the best idea. No. Oh wait, I already did have this reviewed. Said this, this, this. Because this now has a better benefit to going after this group. Is what I was told. Even though when white did that, I guess I could just do that. But anyway, I went up there because that's facing that direction. This was too early for white, but I blocked from the wrong direction. Because by going in this direction, I'm not working with that stone at all. Because what I was thinking is that by pushing white towards this stone, it wouldn't benefit, but it's doing nothing, really. By doing this, I'm actually... Come on. That first. With something like this, I'm building up quite a bit. Just always need to keep in mind about what's going on. And I did this wrong. In all of my previous games, as of recent, I have been disregarding a lot of things lately. I'm trying to remember exactly why, because this is also what I'm thinking. And this I would like. But this is putting that pincer stone completely useless. It's rendering it useless. And even with what I did here, this whole thing on the bottom was wrong for me. I only lived because I got lucky. And here I should have just connected.